It's 6 p.m. The work laptop is finally closed. You look at your creative project, your writing, your audition prep and sketchbook, and your body gives a firm nope. You feel too tired to create, but you're not being lazy. You're burnt out. I used to think if I couldn't power through it, I was just being lazy, but that's not true. When you're working as a 9 to 5, trying to stay creative, burnout, it's different. You wake up tired, your nervous system is in overdrive from juggling and 9 to 5, creative ambitions, and the constant pressure to make it. By the time you get home, you're maybe 20% of yourself left to give, and that's if you're lucky. So what happens? Your regular to-do list, the one that is designed for somebody with 100% capacity, becomes another source of shame. You can't finish it. You feel like a failure, and then you don't do anything at all because the bar feels impossibly high. And then the cycle continues. So here's what I want you to know. That is not a character flaw. It's the system that is broken. You are not. So today I'm going to show you how to make a low energy to-do list so you can feel productive without draining yourself further. The key is to use your drained time for tasks that require zero creative pressure. So here are 3 essential steps to create a low energy to-do list. Tip number 1, shrink everything down, and I mean everything. Your goals, your tasks, expectations, all of it needs to get smaller. Here's the problem with most creative advice. It's written for people that have 100% energy. Write 2,000 words today, paint for 3 hours, network at 3 industry events. But when you're burnt out, that doesn't feel aspirational, it feels impossible. And the moment it feels impossible, you then do nothing. But what if instead your to-do list looked like this? Write 1 paragraph, paint for 15 minutes, send 1 email to a casting director. I'm not talking about lowering your standards. I'm talking about lowering the energy that is needed to start. Because here's the thing, once you start, momentum often picks up. But the barrier to starting, that has to be tiny. And here's the beautiful part. If you still only did 1 small thing, you still did something. You still moved forward. You still created. You still showed up for yourself. And that's not failure. That's success. So I had 1 client who was supposed to be working on her novel, but she was so burnt out that even opening the Word document just felt too overwhelming. So we shrank it down. Her task then became open your laptop, and next move to open the document and write 1 sentence, just 1. And some days that's all she did. But you know what? In 3 months, she'd written 40 pages. If your task feels impossible to start, if it's too big, shrink it down until it feels almost silly. And then that's your real entry point. Small progress is still progress. So step number 2 is the 10-minute runway prep. So this task is to set up your next session. So not to do any work today, but to make it better so you can do it tomorrow. So you're reducing the friction for tomorrow's start. So this again will take less than 10 minutes. Get everything ready to do the work tomorrow. Go onto your laptop and open the exact software you need. Get your journal out, or your paints, or your sketch pad, whatever it is that you're going to be using, and leave it where you're going to do the work. Friction is the biggest killer of creative momentum, and you've now just eliminated it. Step 3, choose 1 thing to do to look after yourself right now. Have you drunk anything today? No? Drink 1 glass of water. Have you moved away from your desk? Take a walk around the block, or even a few circles around your front room. Chances are getting moving will also make you feel better, and then you might even want to do something else. But if not, even a small movement is an achievement. Now, a bonus tip, when you're feeling better and inevitably making your giant to-do list, add some categories to it for high, medium, and low energy days. That way, you're already way ahead of yourself. And if tomorrow you can't do anything, pick one of your low energy options. Respect your energy levels. The goal is to make tiny, consistent progress so that when you do have a burst of energy, you can jump straight into it and into the fun part. Hit that like button if this video gave you the permission to rest while still progressing. And subscribe for more realistic strategies for your creative life. Take it easy. I'll see you later.